any opportunity to be outside of your comfort zone is exciting and something that anyone should do if they get a chance. So I felt really nervous before telling a story tonight, and then I was like, that means you need to tell the story.
I never considered myself a storyteller until doing this competition, but it's really cool to see all the other people coming together. So I decided, I have nothing to lose, so I might as well say something.
It was great. So it's fun. I think it bonds people. It's just storytelling is just one of my favorite parts of being a person.
But I also feel that it's very important as a community to tell each other our stories and to allow ourselves to be vulnerable with people. And I think that strengthens bonds and maybe even gives permission to other people to tell their story and so forth. So it's like not only teaches me about myself, but hopefully influences other people to believe in themselves and things like that.
I think it's interesting to see all people make something so different from the same theme. People take it literally, they take it figuratively, and it's just cool to see like a community come together and have such different takes on one thing. And I think that's really fun.
I think stories are a great way to build a community. People sharing stories is a very personal thing, and opening yourself up to friends, neighbors, and strangers through your stories is a great way to build a community and to meet new people.
And the stories always move me, so I really do love to hear the stories. I love to hear people just pour out their heart. I think it's really a beautiful thing.
Just about how important stories are to a culture and to human beings, and I think it's a way to share and pass down experiences and share who you are and bond people and make people laugh. And I think it's a bonding thing, it's an empathy thing, it's a vulnerability, and stories are what make us who we are. So I think that's what makes it so important for a community, especially in the Adirondacks and the North Country, because there is so much rich history and culture and storying. So it's such a part of who we are here, I think. So it's important to continue that.
When I first heard the theme, it took me a while to think of a story, which kind of made me realize I might need to step out of my boundaries a little bit more.
It's just something outside my comfort zone. Putting myself out there is hard. Just doing something that's scary is something I'm trying to do more, so this is just part of that.
No, it never goes how you planned. You always think you're going to be perfect, and then you're up there and someone doesn't laugh at the thing you thought they'd laugh at, and then you try to say something to cover it up, and then it's like, just keep moving on. But it's always fun to again, just like be nervous and to do something you don't usually do.
There's been a lot of times that I felt like a fish out of water. So yeah, it took a few, I had a few thoughts on it, but there was a sad story I could have told, and I said, nah, you know what, I think I want to have fun with it.
I was really excited. I think it went well. Always after I leave, I'm like, did that make any sense? But it was really fun. It seemed like a great crowd. I loved the space. I loved the venue, and everybody else that was telling stories, like the other storytellers were really supportive, and it was this like really cute, like cool backstage scene. So that was fun, and it just seemed really supportive and like a great like winter North Country night. I loved it.